So thank you very much, Tommaso, for agreeing to this interview. Um, you know,
Thank you to you, Danny.
so I'd like to talk about the situation with a pandemic in Europe. So I'd like to ask you
Mm-hmm.
about since you're Italian and you living in Prague in Czech Republic, right? You
Mm-hmm.
are
Yes.
the right person to provide a good a good information. So since the
Mm-hmm.
resignation of Matteo Renzi in 2016, Italy has faced a political crisis. It seems like Giuseppe Conte
Yeah, true.
has not been able to unite the country. Do you think the lack of cohesion played a role on the preparedness of the government to implement the appropriate measures on time?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, because there was a lot of battles between the different political parties. So this could have landed to a really bad scenario. But luckily, in a time of uncertainty, I think that our true leader has the chance to stood up. And this is what happened with Giuseppe Conte. In this moment of uncertainty in Italy, plus the crisis, Giuseppe Conte was, I think, in my opinion, he was a silent leader that now had the chance to show his qualities because he's really driven, he's really determined, and I'm really happy with him.
Great. Czech Republic became the first country in Europe to lift up the massive confinement. It seems like Czech
Mm-hmm.
Republic has less than 10,000 cases, and the death toll is in the hundreds, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Um, the unemployment rate in Czech Republic is 5%. Italy and Spain have stronger economies. What has the Czech government done differently in comparison to your country, to Italy?
Yeah, so I think that Italy was the first country in Europe to get hit by the coronavirus. So Italy wasn't really prepared. It wasn't even aware of how a big issue it was. Instead, Czech Republic, thanks maybe to the experience of the Italian country, knew that the virus was a big thing. So they suddenly took a big measurement, and when we had only 100 cases, the whole Czech Republic was put in a lockdown. So everybody had to wear masks, all the shops were closed, all the company did the work from home. So it was really strict since the beginning.
They already had a strategy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, you live in Europe, and like I mentioned at the beginning, you lived in Prague, in Czech Republic.
Mm-hmm.
You've never been to Latin America. You've been to the U.S., but not to.
No,
You've never been to Latin America.
yeah. I wish I could one day.
Okay. How worried are you about the impact of COVID-19? The impact COVID-19 will have in countries with weak economies and poor medical infrastructure.
I'm really worried because, of course, the medical infrastructure is not that strong. And for these reasons, I think that people should really be rigid and they should really follow the measures, the quarantine, the lockdown, the social distance, because it's really important to avoid to get the virus in the first sense. And this also more in countries that have problems with the health situations.
As a psychologist, you are a psychologist, Tommaso.
Yes, I do.
What are some tips that you can provide for people to deal with anxiety, depression? In Latin America, there's a stigma attached to mental health. A lot of people
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to deal with these situations. What can you say to them?
Mm-hmm. I can say that everything can be solved by two different point of view. We can see things from a positive or a negative. We always say in Italy that glass you can see it either half full or half empty. So in this scenario, we can see the lockdown, the quarantine in a bad way, or we can see it in a positive way as a chance to get close closer to our relatives, to our family, to stay more in contact with them, to feel them for real, and also maybe to take a little rest, a little stop from our normal life and take a moment for ourselves, to think about ourselves, to think about what we would like to change maybe, or we would like to improve. So this is maybe a good opportunity to ourselves to understand and improve, and also to get closer to our families.
Thank you very much, Tommaso. One last question.
Thank you.
What? One last question. So how are you optimistic about Italy coming out of the lockdown in the short time?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Are you optimistic about Italy coming out of the lockdown anytime soon?
Yeah. Well, I'm optimistic, but I think that everything should be done gradually. So it's not like after a couple of months of quarantine we suddenly go to the beaches or to clubs like nothing happened. So I think that anyhow we should make a gradual coming back to our normal lives. Or all the efforts that we've done in these past 2 months